Today we have a new guest on Polyglot Princesses.
Hello.
This is Maria and she's going to be introducing herself in all the languages you speak.
Yes.
Go.
Okay. सुप्रभात, मेरा नाम मारिया है, मैं भारत में रहती हूँ. That was in Hindi. Namaskar, എൻ്റെ പേര് മറിയാണ്. ഞാൻ കേരളയിൽ നിന്നാണ് വരുന്നത്. That was in my native language, Malayalam. Bonjour, je m'appelle Maria. J'ai 17 ans. Je suis indienne. That was in French. And for those of you who don't speak any of those languages, hi, my name is Maria. I said I was 17, but I'm actually 18 years old and I'm from India.
And what about Japanese?
Oh, true. Konnichiwa, watashi no namae wa Maria desu. Indo kara kimashita.
So this.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Cool. So people might be wondering why you've learned all these languages. So let's start with Japanese. You lived in Japan for 1 year.
I did.
And the really cool thing is that Maria went to a completely Japanese school. Like you did not learn English. I mean you did not.
Yeah, I didn't learn anything in English. Yeah.
So can you tell us more about that and how, like, was it tricky for you?
It was. So I was 8 years old and we went to Japan, my entire family and I, because of my dad's work. I went to a primary school in Japan, in Tokyo actually. And I did all of 3rd grade in Tokyo. So, and everything was in Japanese. So I had to learn Japanese in school, which was tricky, as you said, because I'd never learned Japanese before that. All my friends, well, all the kids in my grade spoke in Japanese, and I really wanted to know desperately what they were saying about me. So
that's good motivation.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I need to learn this language. So it took me about 3 or 4 months, but eventually I picked up the basics that I needed, and yeah. So
3 or 4 months is pretty impressive. Do you think your age at that time had a lot to do with how quickly you picked it up?
Because I was like 8 years old, and as my sister once said, when you're that young, you have no inhibitions. So I guess, and because I was like someone who wanted to be friends with everyone, I decided that it was in my best interest to learn a language that I didn't know. And also because I was like surrounded by Japanese people, so wherever you went, like it was like the smallest like mundane things. Like if I needed to borrow a pencil, or if I needed to like, ask someone for help, and you go to like the Daiso shop or something and you have to like ask them for like, where's the gomibago? Like I want to throw my stuff, like where is it? So you have to like learn the language. So yeah, definitely being surrounded by people.
And being such a multilingual family, or with your sister, do you like mix languages sometimes, or what if you want to like talk about someone? What are your experiences of being multilingual at home?
So at home, the 2 languages that we mostly speak in is English, but also Malayalam. Hindi, we do, like I speak with my friends and stuff, but not so much at home. Like it's more or less a 3rd language for me, although it was my 2nd language in school. It's interesting because most of the time we speak in English and people assume that I have like this really exotic life speaking different languages. But I tend to switch between English and Malayalam with certain emotions.
Okay, very interesting.
I have a sister, her name is Michelle. And when we want to say something in secret about someone else, obviously there's Malayalam or Hindi for us to choose. But obviously like our parents understand, so then it's not really a secret language. But I see a lot of the time that my mum and my dad, when they get angry, they shout at us in Malayalam. So it's like an anger thing, like when we get angry we shout at each other in our native language.
Oh, and you're also learning French, so what motivated you to do that? Yeah,
so French, actually, in India, like, because we have so many different regional languages, there are not a lot of schools that actually offer you a foreign language in school. I was lucky because I left, after I finish 10th grade, I went to a junior college, so it was affiliated to like a proper college, and they happened to offer French. So I was like, okay, well, it's a foreign language. I've always like found France pretty interesting, and so I took it up in 11th grade, and then I moved to South Africa and I go to an international school in Joburg. So I had to take another, a foreign language. It was between French or Spanish. And because I had done French for a year, like 6 or 7 months before that, I was like, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, makes sense. It's been really, like, it's tough for me because most Indian languages are so harsh and like the consonants are like pretty harsh to pronounce and hard. So to be really delicate and like eloquent in the French, you know, accent and the way that they say it.
So on that topic, a lot of languages do sound completely different from others in terms, like you said, it's harsher, one is softer, some languages sound faster. So how about we do a little activity where we compare the same sentence in a few languages?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What should we say, I wonder?
I live in South Africa.
We can say that, yeah.
We can do that. Okay.
Okay, so let's start from Japanese.
So, okay, maybe南アフリカに住んでいます. Okay, and then if I had to say it in French, maybe j'habite à Pretoria.
Oui, en Afrique du Sud.
En Afrique du Sud.
Oui.
And then in Hindi it would be मैं South Africa में रहती हूँ. And then in Malayalam it would be ഞാൻ South Africa ലാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ താമസിക്കുന്നത്.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, so that's, yeah, and actually like when I say it over and over, it's like, yeah, it does sound like
it does, yeah. Ok, est-ce que nous pouvons avoir une conversation en français?
Oui. I hope I can like keep up, but yeah.
J'ai trop oublié mon français, mais je pense que tu peux parler le français plus bien que moi.
Oh, ouais, un petit peu.
Petit peu?
Oui, oui.
Ok, et est-ce que tu as voyagé en Paris ou en France?
Oui, j'ai voyagé à Paris en octobre avec mes amis d'école.
C'était comment?
C'est bien, c'est super.
C'était
super.
C'est pas difficile en parler en français avec tes francophones?
Oui, it's like, oh my god.
Trop difficile?
Oui.
Oui, je sais. Ok, cool. Et est-ce que nous pouvons avoir une conversation en japonais?
Oui, mais c'est mal,
c'est difficile.
C'est difficile, oui.
C'est pas un problème.
Ok.
今日本語を勉強していますか？
いいえ、しません。
あ、もうしませんか？なんでしませんか？お勉強。
Parce que j'aime le français.
Perfect answer. That answers my question. フランス語が好きでしょ？
Oui, oui. 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 はい。
そうですか。日本に大学に行きたいですか？
はい。
あ、なんで行きたいですか？
また日本語が勉強したいで、日本人が大好きです。
あ、そうですか。いい理由ですね。Okay, now you can try having a Hindi conversation with me, and I will embarrass myself on the internet because I cannot say anything.
And she will learn in the process. Like I
try. गंबारिमस.
सुप्रभात. आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम लिंडी है.
Oh my God. और आप कहाँ रहते हो?
I don't know what that means.
Where do you live?
मैं साउथ अफ्रीका में रहती हूँ.
Yes! That was so good!
Well, it was super nice getting to know you and your languages more.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, do you have anything else you want to say to our viewers out here?
I would love to. इस वीडियो देखने के लिए हमारे ओर से धन्यवाद. And subscribe to Lindie, like I'm sure she must.
Oh, and also subscribe to Maria. I will put her channel in the link. I will put her link in the channel.
In the link in the
description.
Down
that is what I will. Matane.
Au revoir.